Alright guys, so it's very hard to fill the Viego mid urge right now, as Neither doesn't have any recorded games on his low stats for the last couple of days. Actually like weeks almost. And I'm now manually recording games. Hopefully that'll work. But until we're at that point, we're gonna jump right in to one of his own videos here on the Neither channel. 3.35k subscribers. After this shout out, it's gonna be, of course, millions. But I wanted to, point it out. And this is going to be his rune setup here, and he will be facing off against a Twisted Fate in this video. And we will see how exactly that lane goes. Of course, Viego always a little bit of a weak champion to anything that has like a lot of peel, has a lot of CC. As of course, like the Twisted Fate always has the opportunity to kind of deal with you. So here we're gonna look at the subtitles. Of course, I skipped into the game because this is actually the start of the game. This up here is just like some foreshadowing, I guess, a little bit of a teaser. So here I'm gonna start out with the subtitle. I recommend buying Mercury as a first recall item when facing TF. Okay, so this also works versus something like the Syndra, for example, where it's really good. TF only clears the minion wave and doesn't trade. Okay, so what he teaches us here is, of course, that you have on a cannon minion that you have a roam, which right now what TF is doing is TF is resetting here for the classic Dopa reset, right? This is the classic level 5 reset, which guarantees a good ultimate timing. And Neither will find a good roam here and returns back to the mid lane with still a lot of HP, has his ultimate available as well. As now, of course, the pinging has to start with TF, as TF now is ready to roam. In this case, the dragon will be picked up here by the cross map, and TF will be caught out on a beautiful thrash hook. We will pick that kill up for ourselves as well. Now, switching over to level 8, the Herald will be secured here by the Sejuani, as we will pick up the TF once again. 3,200 gold in our bag, as we are going to start taking down here another one. The Jace will go down as well, of course, the Viego. And wow, the Viego and Sejuani synergy is just out there. Very, very strong, of course. As he got a, what was it now? 4,200 gold recall. Okay, so he says 4,500 gold in the title. Probably was 4,500 gold recall, which is a little ridiculous, to be honest. As here, oh my god, yeah, the kick into the tower, and that's just Neither going down. Will not be able to get the reset here onto Lee Sin to get himself to safety. That's pretty rough. Big mispositioning, and also a lot of money going over to Lee Sin here, as Neither is just going to be looking for a fight here. Has, of course, the Blade of the Rune King in hand, additional pickaxe and longsword, so he is definitely very strong for this point. As now the trap has been set, and it is going to be sprung. Transforming into Melio, always a little bit of a question mark, but we take any transform that we can get, as we will take down the Zeri as well. And this is an additional 2 kills here on to his... Okay, nice. He gets that. I don't know how this guy does it, but my man's just snowballing way harder. Way, way, way harder. But I have the feeling that like this build becomes so much better once you can start playing. Like once people start playing around its strength as well. Ooh. Is this scary? No, this is of course the top lane situation here. Has 1,800 gold here for Neither. He's going to be playing around the side lane, of course, with Zeri sitting in the side lane. Pretty safe from him. And what he is doing here is, of course, he's taking the fact that Zeri did extendo beam while he wasn't even close to that bush as a little bit of an information that she doesn't have a ward in there, right? And he's going to be looking for the Zeri. Zeri expecting him to have recalled here now. He's going to try to zone her out of a potential dash here and will push her against the wall so she can't slide. And thus will be taken down, of course. Massive damage available to him as he has a stopwatch here in his inventory already, and he will take down the Lee Sin with a safeguard. He might be able to follow up here with the Jace. Catch that one. Yeah, the Q flash ignite will take down the Jace eventually. Is Milio not able to counter heal that one? And unfortunately only hammer form available here to us, so we can't really do that much. But we can find the Zeri who was hiding in the bush, hoping she wouldn't get caught out, but the red trinket actually she revealed her, which is kind of weird because the red trinket was kind of weird, but you know, it did work out as this game 15-1-1. This is an absolute fiesta of a game. We're gonna look at his general profile a little bit after this game. First of all, because the video is very short. Second of all, because we want to you know, talk about it little something. But as you can see, of course, the man is not losing a 1-to-1 or 1v1 to the Lee Sin. Of course, Mr. Permaban Lee Sin is not doing super hot in the game, where Needher is incredibly strong. Now the TF ultimate is going to reveal him. He will barely not get the kill. However, there it is. He goes golden. He will take down the Lee Sin body, and he will take down the Zeri. Now taking Zeri can power slide over the wall and catch out the TF here, and TF will go down as well. It's another 3,000 gold in the bank, by the way, as he will be able to complete the GA here as well. Takes down the Jace, and the Baron will go down as well, as we are hunting for Milio. Milio very good at self-peeling. It's very difficult to play something like the Viego against him, but not in this situation where, of course, you have a lot of engage and the enemy team just never plays a front-to-back team fight. Have you noticed how the team always like plays these disjointed fights? That's absolutely what you need as a Viego player. That's absolutely what you hate if you play Zeri Milio. As I'm still waiting for a game where Milio feels like he's having really crazy impact. Yeah, it's kind of rough, man. Kind of rough. Yes, here. Oh, yeah, the enemy team. And they are focusing down Needher as well here, as Needher will go in for the transform. Again, catches out the Jace, but will unfortunately be eat back, and he could have transformed into the TF to make that save, but his greed gets punished as Zeri will pick up a huge shutdown onto him, but will be taken down here anyhow. I almost couldn't finish the game. All right, so yeah, then do it, please. We are all waiting. I only use Kraken build, so may not be able to make it. All right. Well, I use different builds in the future. I will upload a video on the items. Yes, please. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. And now for the little bit of the post video. So these are his stats, right? Usually it doesn't look as good. Of course, you know, he tends to be struggling in a lot of games, but then he has these like huge pop-off games where it almost feels like whenever he wins, he just wins super hard, which seems to be the theme of the champion, right? If you win super hard, but if you lose pretty rough as well. As here, of course, we see him experiment with some different builds, so we can definitely look forward to finding another video here in the future. And with that said, thank you very much for watching to everyone, and I will see you guys in the next one with, well, more videos like this one.